What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be talking about the best mods in Terraria, but before you even get into these mods, you need to get a team mode loader. Now, if you get the game on Steam, which I'm going to guess 99% of people are getting off Steam, you just need to go to Steam and you should be able to find team mode launcher there. Download that. You can go into the workshop by going into your library, clicking on the game, team mode launcher, and make sure when you're searching through the workshop, be on team mode launcher, don't be on Terraria. Anyways, this is the mods now. The best one, I would argue personally, is magic storage. You might be wondering, what is magic storage? This chest only has 40 places I can store stuff, while this has as much as basically infinity, because I can keep increasing this until this is as big as the world, and you can also upgrade them. Let me see this off real quick. You can also upgrade them, so as you can see, these can hold more, while these ones over here only hold 40. You can upgrade them, so they hold even more. This is not the final upgrade. The final upgrade is like, I don't know, man. It's so high. Also, another thing you can do with this is you can craft stuff, so you can put all your crafting things in one place. You can also get remote access things. I like to access it from far away. This is infinite, by the way. You can access it anywhere as long as you're in this world. It doesn't work in other worlds from what I know. And yeah, it's just such a lifesaver, and it makes the entire playing experience much easier. And also, something it does, which will be able to help you out, is it spawns this guy in, and he basically explains the entire mod. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Help. As you can see, he just sits here. Oh, I got this. I'm messing it up. He sits here and explains how this entire mod works. He gives you some stuff to help you out, and it's pretty dope. And he's just one of the best. He's just one of the best guys in the entire game, I would argue. But it is one of the best mods in the entire game too. Now another mod. Now I think this mod is a great mod. The only issue about this mod is that you should get another mod with it, which is no buff clutter. It's new AFK. No AFK. It does tons of stuff, which makes the game way less tedious. I want to say way better, but it makes, like, for example, let's say you want to do a boss fight, but you don't want to keep making an iron skin potion for each time you want to fight the boss. What you can do is get Louis AFK, get 30 of those iron skin potions, and put it into your personal inventory. Now, I'm saying personal inventory. You do not have to have it in this inventory right here. It can be in your piggy bank, your safe, your defender's forge, your void bag, any other storage that only you can see. That is yours. You need to put it in there and it will still count. Now, what does no buff clutter do? As you can see here, I have a few buffs, but it's not exactly covering my screen and drowning it. What no buff clutter does is it makes it so I can access all of these buffs while it isn't blocking up my screen. As you can see, there is tons of buffs right there. It's too many. And I should have actually got this mod when I was playing the game, but basically when I was playing, if you get like content mods, there's gonna be way too many buffs. You're gonna have like literally at least like 5 rows of just potion buffs, and it's just gonna clutter on your screen. It's gonna be annoying. You don't want that. So yeah, no buff clutter allows you to do that, but Louis AFK, in my opinion, even without having no buff clutter, it's still one of the best mods too. One of the best quality of life. Another quality of life is recipe browser. Now I don't have it, but it basically just allows you to search up an item, see what you need to craft it, see what you need to make it. It's pretty good. Now, the guide kind of does this, but it's nowhere near as good as the recipe browser, so I'd seriously recommend that one. It's way better for you, and yeah, it's just better overall. Another quality of life is boss checklist. It allows you to see which bosses you've done, also allows you to see which events you've done, mini bosses, whatever the hell, and it shows hard mode, pre-hard mode. You can click on it, tells you the loot collectible, spawn info, tells you which mod it's from, calamity mod. This is from Terraria. This is a spirit mod. So yeah, it just helps you out tons. It was pretty good, and you should probably get it. Now, this mod is kind of quality of life, it's kind of not. And what the mod is that basically it allows you to stop biome spread. Now, I'm gonna say this, I'm not completely sure if it stops it. It should stop it and is the most popular choice. I'm not too sure if it stops it, or at least I'm not too sure if it stops other mods. For example, I have Calamity mod, and it has the astral areas, whatever the hell it is, basically it's astral blocks, And long story short, these are like the corruption and crimson where they spread around, and so they can spread around. But I don't know if it stops these. I'm pretty sure, without doubt, it stops corruption and crimson if you're doing like a normal modded run without many mods, very little. If you got Begone Evil, it will probably stop it. You're fine. But if you have like tons of mods, I would not be sitting there and relying on it. I can't lie. Also, something that I didn't mention, but Louis AFK. Oh, this is Fargo's mod. Ooh, okay, we'll talk about that one next then. Fargo's Souls mod. Basically, it's just massive content mod. Also gives some quality of life stuff. As you just saw, I put an Insta here. It allows us to instantly make things. For example, mini Insta bridge. Insta bridge across the entire world. Elevator goes down immediately. Like a whole elevator. Insta lake, insta house, insta everything. I mean, not everything, but has a lot of stuff that would be very useful in my opinion. And also on top of what it does, it allows us to have eternity mode, which basically just gives more items, more stuff, and as you can see here, some crazy ass armor. But it's just a really good mod. We have to have, it also gives more bosses. It's just a really big content mod, does a lot of stuff for you. I would seriously recommend it. It's just so good. Also, eternity mode, what it is basically, you need to get the mutant's gift. You should find a mutant statue somewhere in your world, which should be right here. I don't know if I ever destroyed it. Yeah, I spawned around here. It should be near spawn. And you can turn it on and off. But basically, it makes the bosses way more different. It gives them like special moves, or at least the main bosses. Like maybe not like Calamity bosses, but it will make it so normal Terraria bosses will be way more different and way cooler. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Now I cannot lie, I do not know why my screen is like freezing every now and then. As you guys can see, that's really odd, but I don't know what that is. So that's a bit crazy, but anyways. Some other stuff that is super helpful is let me think. Calamity mod. You want Calamity mod? I think it is the biggest mod in the entire of T-Mod launcher / Terraria, whatever the hell. And it's just a massive content mod. For example, like this down here, that's Calamity. This over here, that's Calamity. I don't know what this is Calamity. This is Calamity. This stuff, this little thing here, Astral, that's Calamity. This is probably Calamity. There's like some shell area over here. This is probably Calamity. These things are Calamity, and those like laboratories, they're all Calamity. There's tons of them. I don't know if there's one down here. Boom, right there. God, I think I've destroyed a lot of these. Yeah, I think this is probably also Calamity for all I goddamn know. I don't remember. But Calamity adds tons of stuff, tons of bosses, and there's way more. And it also makes so the game is longer. Because not only does it give you more bosses to fight, it also makes it so you have more difficulties. Vengeance, Death, Infernum. Infernum, I think, is a standalone mod. So you will have to install that, but it is basically what you have to have Calamity mod to be able to use it, and it's just basically even harder mode if you're mentally ill. I'm playing, but yeah. Also, Calamity gives more modes. Anything else? I don't think so. It gives you more MP. Oh yeah. Also, as you can see if you go into this boss log, none of these are Moonlord, and a lot of these are Calamity bosses. This is Calamity. This is actually Fargo's Soul mod. This is probably Calamity. Yeah, there's just so much Calamity stuff. Yaron, definitely Calamity. There's so many Calamity mods that you want to be. Calamity mods? No, there's just one Calamity mod. There's so much stuff Calamity gives, and it's just so good. I would seriously recommend it. If you're not playing without it, what are you seriously doing? And yeah, I can't think of any other mods. Oh yeah, some that are like nice to have. They're not that crazy. Is like Stars Above. What a Stars Above does. Let me actually get rid of this claw off my screen. Boom, 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 boom. Let's have a look. Disc. What a Stars Above mod can do is that it can give you like.
No
It adds a bit more content. For example, okay, let me stop. This entire place down here, that is Stars Above. Now I haven't made it, but you can go to literally different worlds in this mod. But you have to make the stuff. I haven't made it, but it's definitely not this end game. It's nothing you won't need to worry about. You won't have to do some crazy stuff to be able to get it. It's not that hard to get. But yeah, I would seriously recommend this. Also, if you press right click, you can get special abilities, and you can get special perks like these. You have to defeat certain bosses to be able to get them. And it's pretty good. You can get aspect weapons too. I don't know why mine's not on somewhere right there. But yeah, apparently I have another one. I never knew that. Why not? So yeah, it adds a lot more stuff. You're gonna have to look into it a bit more because it does have a bit more stuff in it than I have said, but I would seriously recommend it. I would recommend all these mods. Oh yeah, Spirit mod also adds a bit more, adds more bosses, adds more stuff. Another great mod that you should probably be using. Also, so for that magic storage does, it allows us to see which mods you have. So for example, Calamity mod, Thorium mod, Alchemist NPC Light. I'm pretty sure this just adds more potions, which is pretty nice. Should probably be getting this mod too, to be honest. No idea what that mod is. Catalyst mod. Kind of adds a bit more stuff. Difficulty change, and this allows you to change the difficulty. But you can do this using this, which is a Thorium mod. That's probably another mod you should get. Add more stuff. Would recommend too. And yeah, there's just, if you need to find a mod, just you can, I don't know, you can look through the workshop. It gives you a lot of mods. Now, a lot of mods that I haven't mentioned is like JoJo stands. So this, it just basically allows to have literal just stands. It's pretty dope. I like it personally. And it can be super helpful because listen, if you have tons of health regen in your mid-boss fight, you can stop time, stand still, heal tons of your HP, and then you can be back to full HP. That's if you have tons of life regen. But yeah. Also, another thing that Fargo Souls mod does is this. Now this is probably the best accessory in all of Terraria. I don't think anything's really topping this that you can legitimately get. Basically, this is every item in the game. Not even a joke. Every item in the game. This. You have to have eternity mode to be able to get stuff for it. This is the biggest crafting tree ever. Because look at this. Let's look at this, guys. Let's look at this. Alright. Your... Oh yeah, all mods, what? Soul. Where is it? Boom. All of this. To make just Soul of Terraria. Oh wait, we can actually see it here. You need to do this. And to make this, these forces, this is this, you need these. And to make these, you need, oh, spell it wrong. You need these. To make these, you need to make these. And so on. It is such a long crafting tree. Now, this part isn't that bad to be honest, because if you get into late game, you can actually fight some bosses to make them. For example, all of these. Now you can see that I've not fought any of them. I can't lie, they have so much HP, they take kind of long, and there's no guarantee to get what you want, which is a bit dead when you kind of can just craft them. By the time you're this deep into the game, you can probably make half of these anyways, like just off rip. So yeah, it is good, but you know, you probably want to be doing something else. Let's have a look at any other mods that are maybe worth mentioning here. Improved game, improved game actually gives you kind of it gives you a lot more storage. Fun mode, oh yeah. Improved stands, magic storage, the go. As you guys can see, these can give tons of capacity. Spirit mode, tons of content. Stars above, that was the mod by the way, with the disc and all that. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, that's kind of it. Those are probably the best mods in Terraria. Now, some of these mods, like for example, no more clutter, you kind of want that. But yeah, I would recommend these mods. There are some other mods for like other purposes you may have. For example, if you want to cheat, I think there's something called a cheat sheet, which can seriously help you. Basically what it does, it just allows you to get any item in the game, gives you more accessory slots. A mod that I have, I actually haven't mentioned it, is that, let's have a look on here actually. It's called more accessory slots, and it allows me to just have more accessory slots. Oh, excavate, I should have mentioned this. You can basically mine one piece of an ore, mine the entire vein by just holding down a button. It's really good. Would recommend. You know, it helps you out. I don't know if there's anything else on here. World cleaner. This is really good, but it is massive. This is probably more what you want. What world cleaner does is you can go press enter slash remove crimson, I think. I don't know how you do it again, but it will say on the mod you can just straight up remove all the crimson or corruption or any other things you don't like. Which is exactly what I did. I did that, can't lie. I did not like that certain things were ruining my world or just taking over parts that I didn't want it to take over. And you can just very easily just Thanos snap, all of it goes away, all of it dead. So yeah, another mod I actually have, I should have probably also mentioned, it's more of a, which makes the game a bit more easier mod, is that you can get a mod so it removes biome requirements. Some people require you to be in certain biomes to get certain stuff. For example, the witch doctor should not sell me a pygmy necklace in this in not in the jungle, but he will, and he'll sell me his wings too. That's because I have the mod, and I think you should recommend it. Pretty nice mod, pretty good, pretty nifty. And yeah, that's probably all the mods. I don't know if there's any other mods you can really get to hand to or experience that more. I have a lot of mods, but you can kind of just look on the workshop and get what you want. I would seriously recommend these mods. And even like some mods I do have installed, like for example Recipe Browser, I should have had that installed, which I did. Would have made my life a lot easier. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.